The number one thing first to help parents, especially with kids, keep the junk food out of the house. If it's in the house, that's what they're going to go for. So don't keep junk food in the house. Get rid of it. Try it for a month. Just get rid of it and they'll slowly start to, if you need to transfer them over to eating healthy food. But the other thing is, if you have young children, encourage them to make the snacks with you. Put them in little containers for when they go to school or when they go to the beach or when they go to the pool. Have them participate in cutting up some of the fruits and vegetables. So I think getting them involved with making the snacks is really important too. Go for some grains. Grains such as whole grain pretzels are out there. You want to buy some in a bag, that's fine, but go for the whole grains. Don't go for the ones that have the white flour in them. Go for the ones that have higher fiber, which is going to give the kids, if we're talking about kids too, it's giving them a little bit more staying power. Right. So instead of empty calories in a white cracker or something like that. Now the rainbow, of course, we got to talk about the rainbow, your fruits and vegetables, nutrient dense foods, that you should have on hand at all times. It cut up in your refrigerator, quick and convenient. That's what we actually do that in our house on Sundays. We cut up celery and carrots. I love hummus, but if kids love hummus, so you have something for them to dip it in if you want to. Different vegetables, your cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, whatever they like, but to have that on hand. And of course, apples and oranges. As a child growing up, my mother, our snack coming home every day, she would cut up apples, squeeze lemon on it, and sprinkle it with cinnamon. Ooh. And while we still eat that to this day, and sometimes we had peanut butter on apple, which I absolutely love too. So these are, your rainbow, they're high in nutrients and no fat, sugar, and salt in them, right? So you want to, right?
I love that. And I was watching on your channel, your Green Apron show. You had posted up a video of roasting pans of vegetables. And I just did that yesterday. I'm like, what a brilliant idea to just roast up several pans of vegetables. I put them into single servings as well as double servings. Yes. We're just two people in our home. And then that way, for the rest of this week, I have got already cooked up veggies and ready to eat. So that, and I love that tip because I will go buy produce all the time. And if I don't clean it, wash it, clean it, and cut it up into the way I'm going to eat it right away, I'll open that fridge and I'll go, I gotta clean it. Yeah. And, it's just not easy and convenient.
Yeah. And it's so funny. Before I got on here, I'm like, I don't have time for lunch. I have a container full of the roasted vegetables, just a couple bites. They're so delicious. And as Amy said, roasted vegetables, a little olive oil, little salt and pepper, whatever vegetable you want, put it in the oven on 375 for about a half hour, 25 minutes, depending on if you like it al dente or not. Any vegetable. We did Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, carrots, beets, you name it, put them in there. It is fabulous. So it's such an easy recipe. And I'm so glad that you did that. That makes me so happy.
It did. I was like, how brilliant is this? I love coming up with new ideas.
Yeah. So there's another snack.
Yeah. And I just took the vegetables that I had and I did two separate pans. So one I flavored with, I used a spray organic extra virgin olive oil. And then I used regular salt and pepper on that, of course, pink Himalayan. And then on the other one, I did avocado spray. And then I did a Lowry's seasoning on there. So I have a couple different, same vegetables, but then a couple different tastes.
Love that. You know what? That's what we do too, because my husband's really into seasoning. And so I like one plain and then one I let him put on there whatever he wants, which is always good too. But I like just the simple olive oil and salt and pepper. But it's fun to have some seasoning on it as well, for sure. Yeah.
Well,
Or
and then this is an easy warm up for the kids if they're home, to just grab that and eat it for lunch. Put it in a natural whole grain wrap with some, melt some cheese with it, and you've got a wonderful lunch, right?
Yeah. And the funny thing is when I make a little bit too much and towards the end, and the other thing, it lasts all week.
Yes.
Like I'll make it on a Sunday or Monday. It lasts until Friday or Saturday. And if there's still some left over by Friday or Saturday, I grind it up, turn it into a hummus, and now it's a dip, or we put it in a roll up.